Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to another fun adventure here on Hesby Street. We got loads of entertainment coming at you. And if you haven't heard the word, we're on the YouTubes these days.
Loads.
We're all over it. We got shorts, we got meads, we got longs.
Meads is medium?
Yep.
Cool.
No, it's like an old ancient brew.
Yeah, it's like
We're selling mead.
So we have short, long, and then mead.
And a brew made from some kind of barley.
Yeah, I'm assuming uncarbonated.
Yeah, it started in like the fiefdom era.
Uh-huh.
So click subscribe and like if you love a good mead. And be sure to subscribe to our podcast wherever you subscribe to podcasts. If you wrote a review for the podcast and rated us, you'd be like probably one of our really, really favorite listeners.
I would talk about you to close friends.
Yeah.
How much I liked you.
Dude, I'd be like, did you hear about Glenn F?
Not if your name's Glenn.
All right, Glenn, just don't review us.
Yeah, that's a waste. But if you have like a normal name that I like, and then you rate and review us, then I'll talk about you.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
And here's the trump card. No matter what your name is, if you go to patreon.com/Hesby Street.
Even if you're named Glenn.
Even Glenn's. If you subscribe and become a patron, Torio will come around and tolerate you.
Uh-huh.
And follow us on Instagram. We post our clips there. A lot of people love them.
A lot of people. Beautiful people.
Beautiful people on Instagram. They love the clips. They say, where can I find more clips? I say, listen to the full episodes. They don't listen to the episode. We also do stand-up comedy when we're not talking shit here. I'm going to be heading up to the Bay. March 10th, you can catch me at Cheaper Than Therapy. The 11th, I'll be at the Valencia Room. The 12th, I'm going to be at Mr. Bing's. Then I'm going to be headlining Original Pattern Brewing in Oakland. The 13th, I'll be at Nito's Backyard. And the 14th, I'll be at Bus Stop with Chad and JT from Chad Goes Deep.
Of March
14th. This is all coming up real soon. And then April 14th through 16th, I'll be at Punchline Sacramento.
Ooh, beautiful. The capital of California.
It is.
Some people might not know that.
People
They
forget.
think California. They think Los Angeles.
Nope.
They think
Sacramento.
San Francisco. Maybe they'll think Paso Robles. But no, the capital's actually Sacramento.
Who thinks Paso Robles?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'd like to meet them.
I got some dates, too. You can check out our website. 25th and 26th, Madhouse Comedy Club, San Diego. May 13th, 14th, I'm headlining out Comedy Corner Underground in Minneapolis. There's some other dates. Check out the website.
Ooh, I love the Comedy Corner around Minneapolis.
Let's go, dude. Podcast.
Okay, music time.
You going to the Bay?
What a hit. I am going to the Bay.
I'm going to the Bay.
We should hang out.
Nah. I have a lot going on.
Oh, yeah. Actually, hold up. No, I can't. What day? Could you not?
The days I actually just realized what bay are you going to?
I'm going to Tampa.
Yeah. Oh, that perfect because I'm going to Morro Bay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm
The Bay Area.
but not Bay. Oh, Bay Area?
Yeah, Morro,
Oh,
the Morro Bay Area.
oh, see, okay. I go to Bay of Bengal area. I'll be in the Bengal area.
Oh, well, that sounds great, dude.
gonna be
Great
fun.
comedy scene out there.
It's up and coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to hit up the Chipotle there too.
In Bay of
Fire.
Bengal?
Yeah, it's fire.
Is it?
Yeah, it's so good. Sofritas.
Oh, that's what you go for there?
Only when I'm in the Bay of Bengal. No other Chipotle. But their sofritas are
I bet they do it right.
game changer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be fun, man.
I'm looking forward to it. If you guys know anyone in the Bay of Bengal, I'd love tips. My days are pretty much open. I'm not performing. Show me around. Show me around the B of B.
So good to see you again, man.
Dude, it is great to see you.
It's been a long
man.
week. No Zach. Went a whole week without Zach.
I know. That's how you know we're just...
Actually, that's not true. We saw each other on,
When?
like the day after we saw each other in Culver City. We got a drink with some pals.
Oh, that's right. We got drunk. Well, I had a
drunk?
few drinks. I got tipsy. We were we laughed.
Oh, we were laughing.
We laughed. I want a bumper sticker that says, you live, you learn, you fuck. Or I fuck. But it's going to be a lowercase I, and I fuck's going to be one
You
word.
live and learn. I'll be over here fucking.
Yeah. Never learning. Unlovable.
I'm not even learning how to fuck better.
I'm just rambling in my bumper sticker.
It's the longest.
It's like, dude, it started kind of wild and slightly charming, and
Now it's gotten
I
sad.
don't even know the point.
It became a manifesto at some point.
And then you ruin relationships at a certain turn, and you realize you can't get them back, and that's when you love them most.
That's when you see who loves you, and you learn who loves you.
And if you're lucky enough to learn that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to get going here.
Anyway, go Bama.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
No one
Speaking
says,
of,
no one says go Bama.
Right, sorry.
That's a cop.
Yeah.
This guy's a cop.
Well, you don't like go Bama. Speaking of manifestos, I saw the Batman.
Oh yeah, me too.
Great movie.
My favorite.
Spoiler alert. Great movie.
My favorite Batman.
I agree. I believe.
Yeah.
Did you like it more than the Joker?
Like the Heath Ledger, you mean?
No, the Joaquin
Nicholson?
Phoenix movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, me too. But I felt like they had very similar tones.
I never thought about it until you just mentioned it. They could be in the same world, and that wouldn't surprise me.
But the thing that stands out about the Batman,
He's dressed like a bat.
way more action.
Oh yeah,
Fight scenes, chase scenes. Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, there's a lot more Zoe Kravitz in this one than in the Joker.
Yes. She's so beautiful.
She is.
I know that it's
gorgeous.
like we're two dudes on a podcast. You can't just talk about how hot a woman is, but I'll do it. She's so hot.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm in love with
We
her.
can't pretend to be what we're not.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, I'll ruin my whole career for her if she asks.
Yeah.
If she's like, Torio, go be pro Russia. I'll be like, fuck it. Okay, Zoe Kravitz, if that's what will make you love me.
That's how hot she is.
That's how hot she is.
Yeah. She's like, commit a hate crime if you love me.
Okay.
What race or creed?
What constitutes hate crime?
Yeah. Is it like a religious group we're after?
It's got to be a white one I can hate, right?
Yeah, she is a beautiful woman. She's got superstar genes, Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz.
And Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, she's got like it's like movie star beauty. It's like, I feel like what people probably thought Elizabeth Taylor was back in the day. Mm-hmm. It was just not a bad angle. I saw it with my wife, and she couldn't stop raving about how beautiful Zoe Kravitz was.
Wait, who was the Elizabeth who?
Taylor?
Elizabeth Taylor was like that?
Yeah, I feel like she played
just
Cleopatra.
She was like a straight up 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
In her prime, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I went to see it with Elizabeth, and she kind of clowned me because I freaked out that we were a little late for Spider-Man. Like, we raced and missed every preview and like sprinted in to see the movie starting.
I don't like missing
scene.
The scene. I don't like missing the previews. Like, I know there's way too many, but I like it's part of it.
You're settling in.
You're settling in. You're like decompressing.
Yeah.
And I don't like going with people. The thing biggest pet peeve of mine is like, well, there's 20. It doesn't really start. And I'm like, no. If it says it starts at 7, we got to get there at 7.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we got to get there at 6:30.
Right.
But I don't like once you say, "Oh, it doesn't start till 7:20," I know we're going to be late.
If we're there,
that means we're going to be there at 7:30. That means you've already set the precedent that time is not important to you. Punctuality.
Well, plus it's like we're seeing it in IMAX.
Mm-hmm. Same.
This is like a $25 event.
Yeah.
We went to see the 10:40 a.m. one. It was
I
like
saw the 10:30 a.m.
Nice.
IMAX
Yeah.
Saturday.
It's a 3-hour movie.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
I guess I saw it Sunday. Sorry. Yeah.
It's a 3-hour movie, and a 10:40 a.m. movie. We left at 10:41.
I wouldn't go.
I was livid, but
Yeah.
she clowned me about the Spider-Man thing. So I'm like, this is me not caring, even though deep down I'm like a ball of fury.
I can't it's crazy that you've made your relationship work, because that's one of my things where I'm just like, okay, I can definitely be friends with this person, but can't spend the rest of my life with them. Not if I'm always late to the movie.
It was a fight. It became a fight on the way to the movie because we took a wrong turn from the parking
It
lot.
ruins the experience.
I started walking extra slow to be like, let's miss it all. Let's not know what the Riddler is.
Such a married couple fight.
I want to get there so late
Now
that I sit down and I go, now which one's the Riddler?
I love that now you've gotten to a point where you've made such a big deal about it that you can't be on time now.
Totally.
Because if you show up on time, you've lost the fight. So now you have to slow her down so that you're right.
She's speed walking, and I shit you not, I went, I didn't know this ramen spot was here. I said those words. And she's getting mad at me for I see what you're doing.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. And so we walk in late. IMAX theater at the Chinese theater.
Got it. Hollywood.
Reserved seats.
Right. Everyone's reserved seats now.
Okay. We get there late. Old guy in our seat. I like
And
our
the movie started?
The movie is just like the DC logo is coming up as we're walking.
That's not your seat anymore.
I'm mad. Yeah, so I walk up and I go, I think you're in our seat. And the old guy casually goes, there's no one here. And I look around and it's gone pitch black now. The movie is starting. So I'm like, I can't even see where I can sit down. I'm going to sit on a person. So I go, okay, yeah. I'm so casual mode. I'm like, sure, scorched earth. I don't even get our seat. And I'm like, why don't we just sit here, honey? This is our punishment. And then she goes, I want our seat. Which I get. If someone shows up late and asks us to move, then I'm like, see what you started, old timer? In my mind, what I should have said when he went, there's no one here. I wish, you wish you could rewind and be that smooth talking guy. I'd be like, perfect. You all have plenty of options to choose from then. I thought of two things I could say. Perfect. There's plenty of options for you to choose from then.
Right.
Or some people are here. We're here. And those are our seats. So he gets up and I go, look, man, we just don't want to have to move for someone else. And he goes, it's not a big deal. Which wasn't sorry about that. It wasn't the words I'm sorry in any way.
Did he get up?
He got up and was like, all right, weirdo. And sat like 2 seats over. And I just started praying someone would move him again so I could be right.
Uh-huh.
I want bad things to happen just so I can be right. I'm very petty like that.
I've learned that in this story.
So what I'll have happen is you've had this with me, which I apologize for, but you'll pull up and you go, hey, I'm outside. And it's been like 3 minutes and I told you I'd be waiting outside for you.
Right.
Do you ever get this thing where you go, I wish it was 10 minutes so I can be, because I'm 10 minutes mad.
I'm at least, yeah.
But it's only
totally.
3 minutes.
Yeah, because you get, yes.
You start to wish you had been waiting longer.
Yeah. Because you start assessing, you're like, is it okay for me to be this mad? And it's like, well, I'm this mad. I can't change that. I know how mad I am.
Totally.
So absolutely.
I have started a text that says, I've been waiting for 10 minutes now, but I have to wait to press send. Because it's like been 3 minutes. Like I'm that level of petty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's same. Punctuality bugs me, and I wish it didn't.
It's weird because, we were late to a dinner. We were both rushing, and we had a reservation for dinner earlier in the weekend. And that
you're not both Russian.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey. No.
You were
rushing.
Oh, my God. Thank God.
Yeah.
That siren was...
Guys, false alarm. We were rushing.
They were in a rush. You got to start rephrasing it.
The fire department's just putting their guns down. The guy's holding an axe. Okay.
Okay. This is actually the second time this week. So you were rushing to dinner.
We got there like 10 minutes late.
Okay.
But I wasn't mad because you still get the experience. You still sit down. You still eat all your food. It's not like you missed appetizers. You know what I mean? So that didn't bother me, but being late for a stand-up show drives me insane.
Right.
Because it's the settling in. I want to be there. I want to walk around and be like, all right, that's where the show is.
I love settling in.
Yeah.
I always get like, even if I'm headlining a show, I need to get there before the show starts.
Yeah.
Unless I'm doing a bunch of shows in a night. But like, because I just like something about sitting, I got to like feel that pre-show energy.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll leave.
Yeah.
And then I'll go for a walk or
Totally.
go grab a drink
Somewhere else. Yeah.
But it's like I need to just kind of, I just need to know that the setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy
And
who,
some comics aren't like that. They'll show up right before they're set and go up and crush. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's cool, but
Yeah.
that's not me.
Yeah. My buddy who I worked at the salad place with,
Mm-hmm.
he was way into sports, and he would treat everything like he was a pro athlete.
Right.
So he'd be like, they asked me to start working over at the other location for the restaurant. I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, I told him, can I get the keys? I want to run the stadium steps a little bit. And I'm like, it's a lunch salad place. But I just love that mentality of like, let me
Totally.
get in there. Let me run the stadium steps.
I mean, that's a good, yeah. If I didn't, if I wasn't doing comedy or writing entertainment, whatever this is, I feel like that's the kind of restaurant worker I would have been.
yeah.
Like, I got to be the best at this because this is the only thing I do.
This is my thing.
This is my thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I told her after the movie, I was like, hey, look, I tried to play it cool about dropping late because I feel like a psycho when I'm, like, angry.
Right.
But I think this is just something I, like,
This is me.
I can't stand being late for a movie that I have been raving about seeing.
Right.
I've been telling you how excited I am multiple times.
This ain't Spider-Man. This Batman.
I did this for Spider-Man.
oh, right.
And she went, we got to Spider-Man on time, though. And
You're not hearing me. That's what
so in the beginning of Spider-Man, it's a huge action scene. And then it's him like in an interrogation room with the police about something. And I couldn't help but think during Spider-Man, I'm like, if we got here late, I'd go, what are they even in the
Totally.
police station for?
Totally.
And I'm like getting mad.
I'm trying to remember how, I guess we shouldn't talk about how the Batman started. Got to
No.
give people some time.
No, yeah.
My Batman, it was an experience too. Not as funny as yours.
Yeah.
But we get there.
Wasn't funny in the moment. Let me tell you. No laughs were had.
Did you have anybody? So it was opening weekend. We had a dude in the theater dressed up as Batman.
No.
He didn't have any.
I mean, we were late. I didn't see
and so
him.
he's like row in front. He was a little bit late. Which is funny to me.
Batman was late
He
to the
showed
Batman?
up during the previews. You know what I mean? Like the lights were down. So I'm like looking at him. And it was one of those theaters where.
Please tell me he showed up regular clothes and went, just a regular guy, and then hurried to the bathroom.
It does become that at some point. So it's one of those theaters where like it is hard to get to your seat or when there's people seated, like you're touching. And so he's in the row in front of us and we're laughing at him, not at him. Like we think we're kind of laughing with him. Like you dress up as Batman, you want people to, and I start doing like the Batman voice, like, excuse me, like thinking I'm adding, and he does not like it. He's like, he's not vibing with it at all.
He's like, dude, I'm self-cautious about this.
He's like, come on.
I was on the fence.
I went out on a limb to wear the one Batman. So then he sits down and takes his mask off, and my cousin's like, like reacting to like that. We're having fun with it.
Yes.
Then he gets up to go to the he goes to the bathroom or somewhere. He's not wearing the mask, and then comes back in the mask. So at some point he left no mask. And then maybe
looked in the mirror and was like, no, we're doing this.
He talked himself. Like I hyped himself back up. He's like, I said I'm going to do it. And then he comes back in back. And then when he comes back, now I'm dying laughing at the whole thing. And he, again, just does not. Because it's just
it's
so
funny.
Because he's got, it's the Batman ears.
Yeah.
And it's the silhouette.
Against the screen.
Against the screen.
Yeah.
And he's so slow, and I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny because it's like how they take the joke can easily turn it into bullying when it's not. When it's like, dude, you're being ridiculous intentionally.
Right.
That's so funny that he's like, no, fuck it. Actually, no. Just putting like this inner dilemma. It's like, can you even enjoy the movie, man? He's like, I didn't see any of the movie. 3 hours. I didn't see a goddamn thing.
This is my second time. That's why I'm here on Sunday, because I went through this all on Friday. I got to come back again.
Yeah.
I still don't know what this movie's about.
Right. What if he was Batman like in Hollywood that day? And he's like, shit, the movie's today. This is going to be crazy if I go in my work clothes. Whatever. I'm going.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Oh, poor guy. Sorry, man. if I made you feel bad.
No, you do not apologize.
Okay, thanks.
Like, what are you gonna? No one sees a guy in a Batman suit and feels obligated to be like, "You're doing great." Hey, forget them.
Hey, don't listen.
Imagine someone going up to like the real dark Batman, just like, "This city's gone to hell," and you're like, "Hey, man, I just wanted to say this whole thing, not crazy." Not crazy.
It's got to be. It's
To some people, you're a hero. You're doing great,
to
Batman.
be clear, not me either.
Yeah.
But some people, kids, mostly kids.
I'm vengeance. You're whatever you want to be. Don't let them tell you what you are, vengeance.
Just so you know, your birth certificate says Bruce.
That some comedian I saw, and I hate when I do this, but I have to say a good joke. And it's not my joke. I saw this guy at an open mic, black comic. I wish I remembered his name. It was such a funny
I
joke.
think you said enough. Black comic.
No, he was like, I think Batman, it might not even have been a black comic, but it feels like a joke that a black comic would have written.
Well, now it's weird.
No, it's not. He goes, I feel like Batman wears that weird mask to be like, hey, I'm mysterious, but I'm white. Like, in case he runs to the cops, just showing the bottom part. All right, guys, I am a white man.
Yeah.
I can get away with stuff.
I mean, it is. There was this scene in the Batman. I guess spoiler a little.
Don't.
It's not really a spoiler.
Okay, fine.
But like, where the cop he's a masked vigilante, right? And
Yeah.
the cops don't really care for him because he's doing their job better.
Yeah.
But it is like, I did like this movie, like how realistic it was. Where it's just like, yeah, this is an insane man, this Batman.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And-
It is a weird thing to introduce into a society.
Right. It's just like, yeah, we get that you're doing well, but you're still a nuts human being.
Yeah. Right.
In a cape.
Right. And it's kind of insane that we haven't figured out who you are.
Yeah.
Like, that's a weird part.
Right.
I want so badly for that to happen in real life in some way.
Well, they kind of did like.
There have been people that dress up in costumes and go out and like fight crime, like in real
Are you
life.
asking me? No, but
No. I'm telling you.
Oh, there are.
There have been that. I've seen like YouTube videos, not in LA, but I think in like Colorado.
But that's kind of like what the movie Kick-Ass was.
yeah, exactly. But I want that to happen.
Me too.
And I want us to never know who it is.
But I kind of want them to die.
Damn.
'Cause it's like-
I don't know if I want that.
I mean, sorry, I don't want anyone to die.
Well, you want the bad guys to die?
No.
Whoa.
I want everyone to live forever.
No, I don't think I want that.
Yeah, everyone. I want them to get old and gross.
It's crazy how a conversation on this podcast can start one way and lead to, I want everyone to live forever.
No, I don't.
It started with, I want superheroes to be real.
Yeah.
Like just someone to fight crime on his, like in a mask. And you go, I want everyone to live forever. But there was a logical.
Right. I don't want everyone to live forever. I was goofing. I was straight podcast goofing
Oh, good.
on that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
We tend to goof.
We goof. I don't remember what we were talking about.
We were talking about, I wanted a real masked vigilante to like fight crime on the street, clean up the streets. And we never know who he is
Yeah,
or
that
she.
would be really fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
People would pretend to be that person.
But the problem is that like we'd find out so fast. They would either get seriously hurt,
Right.
and then unmasked.
Right.
They would,
Twitter.
yeah,
Like
or
we'd
just
catch them
someone-
getting into their Corolla.
totally the CCTV everywhere, or
Right.
just straight up arrested.
Right.
Just like
Yeah, you can't legally do that.
Yeah.
That's another thing
Yeah.
people forget. Like the cops are going to shoot.
yeah.
Oh, man, the cops.
Damn, we're like almost done with the episode. All Batman.
Really?
It's that good of a movie.
Okay.
3-hour movie. Full. It needs a full podcast episode.
It does.
Decompress.
It does.
We were in.
I recommend the movie.
Great movie. We were in the theater. Let me ask you this. And the preview started.
Yeah.
All audio, no video.
Oh, bummer.
You know, so you're just, and then it got to a point where everyone's kind of like, someone's got to go tell them. You know, and I was like, right away I was like, not gonna be me. I'm sitting here. I'm waiting. I'll watch the whole movie with no video. I'm not gonna be the guy to go. When would you get up?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. You'd wait for someone else to do it.
Yeah. I would honestly be so furious that it's not working because Elizabeth's like, you happy? We see your previews. We're early. You got your movie.
I think it's a real character. Like it really opens the eyes of someone's character. How long they're willing to wait.
It's like a
they
sociology
step up
experiment.
and be like, "I'll be the one."
Yeah.
He's a Batman of sorts. The guy that got up. He's my superhero that day.
It had to have been the guy dressed like Batman's like,
I don't even think he wasn't even there yet.
I wish he was there so that he could like, I should do it. Right?
He just goes out there. He's like, the previews aren't working.
Well, he gets up and he takes the mask off. And then everyone's just like, put it on, dude. This is a problem only the Bat can solve. It's so funny this movie's called The Batman because people used to say that. Like the bad guys, right? Or like the Batman. And they would say, there's the Bat.
Right.
I remember as a kid, it irritated me. For whatever, it's like the OCD in my brain.
Right.
I so badly wanted Michael Keaton to be like, guys, it's just Batman. It's just There's no the Batman.
It's just like that's the
you call him Spider-Man.
That's the NorCal you. You don't like when we call it the 101.
Right.
You know? No, it's 101.
It's 101. It's
Batman.
Batman.
The 101.
It's Batman. It's Amazing Spider-Man.
Not the Amazing?
I don't. I go, oh, are you dressed as Amazing Spider-Man?
I'm dressed as the Amazing Spider-Man. Did you forget a word there?
Nope.
Are you from Northern California?
I am.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude,
I will not be saving you.
I'm NorCal.
Do you remember, did you watch Batman vs. Superman?
Yeah.
Do you remember Gotham and
Metropolis
were just across a bridge from each other in that movie?
No, I don't remember.
It was so stupid because like Metropolis is Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Gotham's New York. But I remember thinking, if you're really trying to tell us that, then why haven't they been helping each other for years?
Right.
Is Superman just in Metropolis? Like, I'm not going all the way over. I don't pay a toll.
Yeah.
What a stupid movie.
Well, also
that was.
imagine the rest of America being like, oh, we don't matter. You want to go to the big cities, Metropolis, Gotham, anywhere with a superhero that is completely doling out justice.
The ocean. As Aquaman. Other than that, nothing.
Yeah, there isn't much else.
But that's why I'm glad this movie was great, because
It could
the
have.
Batman, Superman stuff after Christopher Nolan was pure garbage.
Yeah, it could have been real bad. It's easy to make stuff bad, I've realized.
You just realized that.
Yeah, I just found that out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh. And you've been doing comedy how long? 12 years?
About 24 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
When people ask when I started, I go, God, all my life. I used to crack people up at my birthday parties.
Or your birth.
My birth?
You just came out and were
I was like, what is that thing? Someone shit themselves. Clean up on aisle me. Have we talked about the food here? Is anyone else getting the food injected straight through their belly button? All right, I'm almost done. I got to get going. I got to start crying soon. Hey, Doc, how much for her to spank me?
Whoa, what are those clippers for? It's to cut your dick. Just so. Well, not the dick, but the foreskin.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yours didn't cut. It just cut the foreskin? Damn, your doctor's good.
All right, man. Banger City, take us.
There was a this is a historical fact that I thought was really interesting. There was a surgeon who performed a surgery back in the day, back before when people would like sit in the auditorium to watch. Mm-hmm. He performed a surgery that had a 300% mortality rate.
What does that mean?
You'll find out. So
were there three? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. There were three. So he this doctor was like a really respected surgeon, and I guess he only had like 1 in 6 of his patients would die, which was really good numbers back then.
Right.
It was like 1 in 4 for every other top surgeon.
Was it any kind of specific surgeries he did, or was it this like so long ago that he just did them all?
I think it was like one of those, all of them, like
okay.
teeth, fucking feet.
Like, yeah, I'll cut it. Just throw it down.
What kind of doctor do you I do teeth to feet.
Teeth to feet.
I'll do a little brain. So
literally has to be a little brain.
It has to be like a bird or a Habsburg. So he he was known as being the quickest doctor because back then they didn't have anesthesia. So like you had to be fast.
Right.
So he would amputate real fast. One time he amputated a leg so fast that he accidentally caught a fucking testicle and like castrated a dude on accident. But he's like, time. And he was so cocky that he would go,
like, time.
He would go, time me. Somebody time me. But he would
Right.
do it like in the mask voice. Somebody time me. So anyway, he does this one surgery and he says, time me. And he pulls out the saw to amputate a leg.
Okay.
And goes real quick. His assistant's holding the leg, cuts his assistant's fingers off, freaks out at the sight of it, jumps back, slices the tailcoat of a guy of a gentleman standing behind him.
Sure.
Cuts his tailcoat. The gentleman thinks he's been cut, faints. Guy on the bed dies. Guy whose fingers get cut off dies. Guy who they thought fainted had a heart attack and died.
The guy whose fingers got cut off died.
Infection.
Oh my god! Did he get fired? Was this his last?
You know, I think back then you just kind of informally decide you have another calling. I think he came home and he was like, I always felt like a blacksmith.
That's what I need, a hammer. I could do it so fast.
Hey, if I had
be
dual
the fastest
tools,
blacksmith.
time me.
Damn.
I know. I thought that was
That's
a funny one.
rough.
Yeah.
The guy that fainted had a heart attack.
Yeah, the doctor's like, don't worry, simple fainting. I don't know. He's kind of gasping for
He'll be
air
up
over there.
Soon. Let's worry about the hands guy.
Right. The guy, he's like, all right, did anyone have my time? It's just sitting in a palm with a guy with no fingers. God damn it, man. Stop the stopwatch.
You want me to stop the time? You haven't finished anything. They're all bleeding so much.
The guy's like, the guy with no leg was like, we're almost done, right? Why is everyone looking away from me? What else is going on out there?
Are people sleeping?
I assume you scream, right?
Yeah, maybe they gag you, bite down on something.
Well, okay, no, but I'm saying the guy whose fingers got cut off. He didn't have a gag.
Screaming.
And you know, back then, like we know what screams sound like now, right? It's like fuck, shit. But back then, it's like heavens no.
Great Beverly.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Like what did they say? Did they swear when it was just like pure chaos?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Or was it like poetic? They really always had things in perspective because there were no swear words in their minds.
Right.
So it would just be like,
No.
you get cut,
There were swear words.
and it's just like, dearest Marie, the time we spent was so brief.
This reminds me of that autumn trip we took to the days of yore. Even back then, they talked about the days of yore.
Yeah. Tell my lovely Margaret, we may have picked our last apples of fall. Because I'm probably going to die from this, aren't I? It's just 3 fingers. But yeah.
Yes. We can't sew that up.
Yeah. Like, what do you do?
We can cut more if you think that will help.
Okay, but just like no time constraints. Take your time.
You know, I'll do it. I have another hand.
That's probably the doctor's main takeaway. He's like, all right, I got to slow down.
And stop drinking.
Yeah.
Jumping Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, I wonder if like ancient, like early 1800s, late 1700s, even like, yeah, Revolutionary War. Like, is George Washington in a trench, you know, or like ducking behind a tree going like, you'll never catch me alive, you treacherous snapes. You know, like there's no sons of bitches back then.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
But I mean, there weren't things as yeah, it was different, but those words weren't as like a treacherous snape wasn't like a swear.
Right.
There had to be swear
There's
words.
a British soldier in there said like, whoa, sir.
You can't call us
How
snapes.
dare you? I would suggest one turn the spotlight back, or not the spotlight, but just a bright beam of flame. Like, Like we always
Torch? Have we invented torches yet?
torches around, right? It's like common. Everyone pretty much got torches.
I mean, they've been around since forever, so certainly we have torches.
Right, a controlled fire.
Yeah.
We can everyone meet me at controlled fire. Fire? No, controlled fire.
Oh, man.
The line behind him just shoots him in the back.
And that's why we lost Bunker Hill.
Yeah, I wonder if it was just like cur. I think cur was an ancient swear word.
Oh, okay.
You cur.
Yeah.
You know, like my Moroccan family, they have like ancient words. I know you hate the ethnics, but just try to be open-minded. Okay. They are like, their language is kind of ancient. So like one of the most offensive words is like hamar, which means like donkey or idiot.
But that's what we decide. We just
assign. You ass. That's probably like one of them.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, why is cunt so offensive?
Right.
You know, it's just we decided something needs to be offensive.
Totally. But what I'm saying is like we're used to like fuck and shit. Like it's just like if you got hit really hard and you're like, oh, fuck, shit, it wouldn't trip me out. You know, but if we time traveled and someone just got punched in the gut and he was like, sakes alive.
We'd be laughing at this man. Yeah, you might as well be a Batman suit, dude. You are a child.
Right. It would be like, you know, it'd be so funny if he was like, H-E-L-shaped stick, L-shaped stick.
You know, you ever find a good walking stick? You flip it over.
And I'm not going to tell you what it's...
spell the word. Well, you know.
A place we dare not end up. Ooh, rotten fruit. Or like right in the balls, you know?
Right. Like right in my cherry stems.
I fear I may never reproduce. Well, it ends at 12 children, 8 lost.
I hope we make it through another winter.
He is survived by practically no one. There were probably articles back then like that, right?
Yeah.
He's survived by his loving... Oh, well, adding it up here.
I guess his 6 typhoid diseased kids?
Apparently it's just a stray dog named Lloyd.
Who just died. Move over. New obituary.
Dude, I'm having too much fun. More ancient exclamations.
Exclamations.
Yeah.
Okay, let's change the time period up.
Okay.
We went from revolutionary times. Let's go to British medieval times.
Medieval times, okay.
Shakespearean ones.
Okay. We don't have to do the pentameter thing, do we?
No. Can we?
I think you have to.
I think you... Nope, can't do it.
That works.
Okay, good. Then yes.
Just people auditioning for Shakespeare back in the day. I would like to... Sir? Okay. One line down.
Okay. To be... Or... Not.
No, you need 2 more words.
To be. How's that? Is that good?
Judges? It's just like Jeopardy. It's a weird one. Ancient Egypt.
Okay. I don't even know how they talk.
Ancient Egypt, you fall and you scrape your knee.
Okay.
I'd just be like, aliens who built the pyramids.
Broken Fink's nose.
Receding Nile.
I can't
It's just like we're bringing conspiracy theories to as like casual speak.
Fake mummy. There's no body in this mummy.
Moving massive stones beyond distances greater than we can comprehend.
Can we just agree the slave Jews built it?
I bet they said Curse of the Sphinx.
Curse of the Sphinx. You have to. It's too powerful.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
A lot of sexism towards Cleopatra, I'm sure.
Yep. Okay, let's go further back.
Further back. Cavemen? How far back? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is a good one.
Okay, so this is how a dinosaur complains.
If that's a swear word for a dinosaur, if he gets like kicked in the Dino balls.
Great raptor. What's the one that spit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some spit
Spitting
would
raptor?
be a good one.
You could just call it spitting.
Raptor spit.
The ones who spit.
You remember they killed Newman from Seinfeld?
Newman's murderers. I'd be like, good omnivore. It's like son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Great, great, great grandfather of a bird.
You turd with silent P liquor.
Woolly mammoth. I love it.
I love it, man.
Dude, that's fun.
That is fun.
All right, the future.
Oh, the future.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. You don't think we'll abolish insults in the future? I think we're headed towards a perfect utopia.
Okay, but say you get punched in the stomach.
Okay, I don't know their gender.
No, yeah.
You unspecific, perhaps lovely, but I dare not assume your intent with the punch. I just wanted to
I don't think he's mad. I don't think this guy's mad at all. All right, here's one.
Okay.
Oh, right in the melting pot.
Ooh, I'm going to have to use my finally obtainable, affordable health care to fix this broken rib.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's an optimistic viewpoint.
Socialism wins again. By the myth of student debt. All right, ancient Greece. That's a fun one. Right? Because you got Greek gods.
Greece. It's hard not to just go
Zeus.
immediately into Will Ferrell Anchorman.
Why?
Just by the beard of Odin.
It's not ancient Greece, but yeah, that's close enough. White people religions.
Yeah, that's Viking, right? Odin?
That's Viking, yeah. It's Norse mythology.
Norse mythology. All right, ancient Greece. Insults.
I'd be like, fucking fuck. I accidentally used fucking.
Yeah, it's hard not to use fuck.
I know.
It's the perfect curse.
I know.
Yeah. It's got that strong F and then that hard CK.
Right.
It's got it all.
It's all animals back then. Like Hamar being donkey in Morocco. I feel like it's all just like, you squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, take it back.
Damn, dude, don't call me a squirrel.
I know. It hurts. What animal hurts?
Dude, take it back.
Okay.
You take it back?
You're a perfectly healthy rat.
All right, dude, end it. End it on one last insult.
All right, pick a time period for me.
Okay, I'll pick a time period. Victorian
I know you wanna
romantic
go
novel.
England.
Okay, so you don't want that?
Okay.
I can-
No.
I can do
Victorian
different.
romantic novel. Okay, fine. Okay. Oh, right in my stroll through the garden.
All right, Australian Outback.
All right. That's not an era.
Yeah, but it's
It's current.
whatever time period you want. But it's just got to be like in the, the backwoods, the snakes, the kangaroos.
Okay. Oh, right in my iguana peppers.
Iguana peppers is good.